In this episode, I am going to show you what I have been up to while waiting for parts to arrive. Stick around. I ordered some parts sometime in February and they're still not here. Pico was out of stock and anyway, and I'm still waiting and I got fed up waiting. In my last video, I said I will be doing, I will be adding the yard in my layout, but I can't do that because I'm waiting for the points still. 2 months so far and still on back order. Anyway, so today I decided to give you an update on what I'm doing. I've done a lot of work since then on this part of the layout, because the rest of it I haven't touched anything yet. The slight changes I made, I have videos for, but they're incomplete. Like I have a build video for each of these buildings you are about to see, but I'm waiting for the windows and doors still. So, because it's been over 2 months since I posted a video, I wanted to get in touch with you guys and explain what's happening, because I don't want you to think I've abandoned you or abandoned the hobby or anything. But I'm going to start off with this train station here. This train station is a replica of an existing old, no longer used train as a train station in Malta. The last time we had a running train here was in 1933. Today, unfortunately, this is a restaurant. It was abandoned for some time and then it was refurbished and is today a restaurant. I scratch built this out of styrene. Nothing is stuck here. I made these holders, so whenever I want to work on the layout and it's in the way, even I want to add lights now, so it's rather simple, just drill a hole and do the work. But I decided to do all my buildings removable for maintenance purposes, and even to get this off the layout, it's not an easy maneuver. So the less weight there is, the better. Although these are light, but every little bit helps, you know. So what I decided to do was, this is the platform here, the station. In reality, there is a bit of greenery near the old train station, the original one. So I tried to copy that a bit. And there's the car park on this side. So the front side here towards the rails, this is where the train passes here. Okay, is dedicated to the station and its needs. Now, this is the road here, and it's not a wide road. It's a normal, typical Maltese narrow old village road, and I put up some houses in there. Now let me turn the camera a bit. There. All these buildings have a sentimental meaning for me. To start off with, let me start off with this one here. This particular house here is my childhood home. Unfortunately, it doesn't exist anymore. It's been knocked down and there's a block of apartments in reality. But from memory and from the neighboring house, which is a mirror image of ours, I scratch built this. There's nothing inside. There are just the floors and the partitions between the neighboring houses, because I want to be able to put lights in there, and I don't want to switch one LED on and the whole block lights up. I want them lit individually. And I will be able to hopefully change over which room is on at what time or whatever. It's random, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? For a better realistic effect. So this is my old house. Neighbor. Now these two houses are similar to this except for the front. They have these bay windows. In reality, they're not next to each other. These two houses are a road further down, in reality. I have a friend of mine who lived in this one here. And I wanted to replicate it for him because he was a good friend when we were young, and we're still in touch on Facebook today. His name is Michel Camilleri. He lives in Canada, blah, blah, blah. Hi, Michel. Anyway, so this is the homes similar to what I used to live in. This, can you see it? Yeah. This block of apartments here is where I live today. The balconies, oh, by the way, these are toothpicks. Do I have any here? No, I don't have any left. These are toothpicks, even here. And believe me, it was not easy to cut them up to 7mm, drill the holes, align them, and whatever. But it was, it was very rewarding when I saw the end result. This is the apartment block where I live in today. This is the apartment where Miriam and I live. Ours don't have these kind of balconies. They're more modern. They have large glass doors here and with modern balconies. And I did not want to replicate a modern finish. Sorry. I wanted to keep the same style as the road here and of the era. I'm talking here, as you can see from the cars here, 60s, 70s maybe. And by the way, I learned how to drive. I did my driving test on, can you see it? Now let me bring it here. No, you can't see it there. No, you can see it here. That's a Morris 1000. That color it was, I remember. It was all rusty but undented. And that's what I learned how to drive on. Nobody said that I can drive, but I got my license with that. Anyway, this is, I wanted to replicate the block of apartments that I live in. And now let me move the camera a bit. Hang on a minute. I'm going to pause you. And just like that, magic, the camera moved. This is a house under construction. It is a similar house to these. It's not going to get built anywhere. These are supposed to be limestone blocks. This is why everything is painted the same color here. Everything is made of limestone. That's how we did it in those days. There was no there was concrete, but we didn't use concrete bricks. Sorry, to build our buildings. We used limestone. So I stuck to that detail as well. I want to create more effects, like somebody is actually working. I want to get some tools. I want to create some wooden scaffolding. In fact, I have something here. Let me see. I don't know how it's going to look in there, but I'm trying to create an effect like this. To put them here with some planks showing that somebody is up there. I have to get some workers, of course. I want to close this off for safety, although in those days we didn't do that. I want to put some gate or something. Anyway, this will be a house here under construction. There won't be any mechanical cranes or parked outside or whatever, or a tower crane, you know. No, we didn't have those in those days. It was very different. Anyway, so that's for that part. As for the next part of the layout here, I'm going to scratch build these three shops. I intentionally kept this one lower because the view to the layout is from this direction. It's going this way. So I started with, hang on a minute, high here. I went lower, and I want to go lower so as to not cover up the petrol station completely. The garage might be slightly hidden, but I can't do better than this. Anyway, I want to leave a small path here, like an alley, for to show that people could get to the back here. This will be this public land in the back, undeveloped land, and I will put soil at the back there, and where the kids play, at least that's what we used to do. We used to go behind our houses and you know, where there was an empty plot of land, and we used to have our adventures there. And that's what I plan to do with that. Also here, this will be the area, I will close this off here. The area, the private area for the gas station, and even here I will close it off with a fence, because the gas station will store tires there and old barrels and what have you. The road, move here a bit, the road will come down here, obviously. It will turn here and magically disappear into a tunnel into the side of the layout, into the rocks, showing that it goes to a different destination than on the layout itself. So, for the time being, this is my update. Let me pick the phone up and take you around a bit closer. Excuse the jumps and the moves and what have you. Okay. These are the apartment blocks. These are the houses. The building under construction, there's a mistake in it. The way I divided these, they're not like that in reality. I was trying to achieve that, but memory doesn't serve that well. These are the shops with 2 apartments upstairs. The gas station, the car park for the station, and the station itself. I am not getting into detail about these buildings because, like I said, I have build videos for them all. Just for the record, the back of the houses are also detailed, and they will have doors and windows, although nobody will see them. Anyway, so this is my update for now, and hopefully within a week or 2, even less, ideally tomorrow, I will receive those points so I can update the layout, finish off the yard, so I can have something else to show you. So give me a thumbs up, please, subscribe if you haven't, and comment below, please. Give me your opinion. I appreciate that a lot. Be safe out there. Until the next one, ciao.